Have you ever wondered why we call the country China when most people there call themselves Han? Or why the name of a dynasty that lasted only 15 years ended up labeling a civilization of thousands of years? Here's the irony. The name China comes from the short-lived Qin Dynasty, but most Chinese identify with the Han Dynasty, which overthrew Qin and truly shaped Chinese civilization. History has a way of leaving these quirky legacies, and today we're going to unravel how that happened.
Before 221 BCE, the land we now call China was not a single country. It was divided into dozens of independent states constantly at war. One of these states was the Qin, located in the northwest. The Qin were tough, organized, and military-focused, setting the stage to conquer all others.
In 221 BCE, Qin Shi Huang, the king of Qin, conquered all other states and declared himself the first emperor of a unified China. He standardized writing, weights, and laws. But here's the twist: the dynasty lasted only 15 years, short, brutal, but unforgettable.
Outside China, traders and scholars needed a name for this empire. They borrowed the Qin's name. In Sanskrit, it became China. Traveling west, it turned into Sine in Greek and Latin. By the time it reached Europe, it became the China we say today.
But inside China, the Qin dynasty quickly collapsed. The Han Dynasty took over and lasted over 400 years. They softened harsh Qin laws, promoted Confucianism, and built a lasting cultural identity. Today, the majority of Chinese identify as Han people, not Qin.
So here's the irony. The name China comes from a dynasty that barely lasted 15 years, while the Han Dynasty, which overthrew Qin, gave rise to the ethnic and cultural identity of the Chinese people. History sometimes leaves these quirky legacies.
To summarize: 1. Qin Dynasty, 221 to 206 BCE, first unified empire, gave the world the name China. 2. Han Dynasty, 206 BCE to 220 CE, overthrew Qin, shaped Chinese culture, gave rise to the Han identity. Today, China in English, Han people inside China. A tiny dynasty left a huge mark on world languages, while a longer dynasty left a lasting cultural identity. And that's the quirky story of how China got its name.
If you enjoyed this journey through history and language, like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories behind everyday words.